What's up guys? So for today we're doing a little change on how to lose fat for beginners. Now make sure you guys stay till the end because I'm going to dive right into the basic formula of how to lose fat, how to track it, and how to keep progress to be sustainable towards your goals. Okay guys, so we're going to start off with the usual why. You know me, I like to dive deep on the mind. This is why the channel is called Seek Greatness. I'm trying to make the best version of yourself. So you need to ask yourself why you want to lose weight, because when we do all of this stuff right here and keep you on that goal, this is what's going to keep you propelled forward towards that. Make sure that when it gets tough that you actually consistently stay to it, or better, or even worse, is a lot of people will get to their goal and they'll go back to where they were. So I need you to really ask yourself why you're doing this. Okay? Is it because you want to look good on the beach? Is it because you're going to a wedding? Is it because it's a lifestyle? Maybe you want to play with your kids and you're morbidly obese and you want to be able to do the things you used to love. These all have a deeper connection specifically on whoever you are and what your goals are. Okay? Now we're going to dive into actually how. First thing guys, and you need to do this if you're lazy, I'm telling you, you need to break out of that mindset. This is not about a lazy person. It is for beginners in the sense that it's people that have no clue on how to actually start losing fat. But just because you're a beginner doesn't mean you got to be lazy. You need to get up and do exactly what I'm going to say right now. This is very, very, very important for this to work and for it to actually be sustainable and for you to understand what's happening. The first thing is going to be, I need you to, for 1 to 2 weeks, track your calories, meaning the food you are consuming for the first week. I need you also to track your weight, so hop on that scale right now, no matter what the number is, write it down, and every single day for a week, you're going to track this weight. Now I'll use my example. If I'm 200 pounds today and I weigh myself for a week, while you're tracking your calories, you're going to pay attention that people always ask, well, where do I start? Well, this is where you start. After you've tracked the amount of food you've consumed for a week, not holding back, if you drink beers, if you have a lot of oil, if you eat a lot of nuts, if you have a lot of fruit, if you eat a lot of pizza, you need to track it because this is your regular habit of lifestyle. The starting point is crucial, guys. I need you to track what you have eaten for a week, write it down, either through calories or through a visual journal of the actual foods you've eaten and how many meals you've had it. I then want you to track your weight. If you've weighed yourself for a week straight, your starting point is going to be, did my weight go up after this 1 week of consuming these foods? If your weight went up, that means you have consumed more than you have burned. If you're the same, it means you've been equal, and if you've been burning, you're in a great position where I'm actually going to get to right now. So once again, guys, you need to track the food you're consuming for the next week. Track your weight every single morning, fasted on an empty stomach at the same time for a week, so your evidence is actually sustainable. Okay? At the end of that week, you will see if you've gained, lost, or maintained weight, which will ultimately put us to the actual science behind it. So let's say you started that, you tracked your food, and you have a maintained weight. Let's keep it neutral. I'm 200 pounds, I weighed myself, and my total average of the food I've been consuming has kept me at 200 pounds. Okay, well I have come up with my own example where after doing my whole 1 week tracking, I found out that I eat 3,000 calories a day and I also burn 3,000 calories a day, meaning I'm not going to lose or gain fat. Okay? If you have been doing this and you gained a pound of fat, it means that you have eaten more. And if you want to know how much equals a pound of fat, 1 pound of fat equals 3,500 calories extra. That could be in a week, that could be in a day, which is a bad thing because you're on your way to obesity. Now, what we want to do is the exact opposite. If my goal is to lose 1 pound a week, okay, this is my example, and after doing my very crucial equation, I burn 3,000 a day, and if I consume 3,000 a day, I will maintain. Well, I want to lose 1 pound. Well, we know that 1 pound equals 3,500, so we got to do a little bit of math here. Well, if we do 3,500 divided by 7, because there's 7 days in a week, I get the number 500. So that means that I have to eat 500 calories less than I burn or maintain a day to lose the 1 pound of fat, correct? So if we decrease 500 calories of what I tracked per day, which puts me at 2,500, that will, within a week, make me lose 1 pound of fat. And I'll explain it a little bit further. So we'll start again. I'm consuming 3,000 calories a day, which once again, I'm going to keep saying this, I got from my super important, crucial starting point. If I eat 3,000 calories a day times 7 days, we're focusing on a week, I get this big number, which is 21,000 calories. Now stay with me. I want to lose 1 pound per week, correct? That means I need to minus 500, which gives me this number that we had here. Now if I multiply this number by 7, because once again 7 days in a week, it gives me this big number. If you subtract these two numbers, ultimately in the end of the week, I have dropped 1 pound of pure fat. It is that simple. I have eaten less than I have been consuming. Okay? I am burning more energy than my body is able to use up. Okay? I'm using this amount and I'm burning more, meaning I am going to lose fat. Now, for people that are lazier, I recommend do not be lazy. I really want you guys to track this and get used to using this app. But if you're just a visual person, listen, you can do it the same way. It's a little bit more difficult, but you can do it. If you're eating 5 plates of food for a day, like you did at the beginning, you have no clue where you're starting. I need you to remember what I said, a visual journey of what you have been eating. Your 5 meals, you now need to either take away a meal or decrease the size of your plate. If you eat the same foods for the most part, stop buying pizza on the weekend. If you have 4 plates a day, have 3 plates a day. If you have 3 plates a day and they're filled with a cup of rice and a whole bunch of fat, decrease the portion of your meal. Decreasing the visual portion of your meal or taking away that pizza is the same thing as decreasing, from our aspect or using the app, the number of energy you put in your body. But it's the same concept. This is just much more accurate, and this is why I recommend you guys to not be lazy. Get an app or a pencil and learn how to track your calories, your macros. We are creating a deficit so your body has a reason to take this fat and burn it off. That's as simple as I can keep it. Now, a little bonus tip here is another tool I like to add is people say, well, does that mean if I do this for the next 20 weeks, I'm going to lose 20 pounds of fat? Not exactly, and I'll tell you why. Is because as we continue to lose fat, our body actually has a little mechanism where it wants to slow down. I'm not going to get deep into that, but I'm going to tell you a second tool that you can use when that occurs is, remember, the number one thing I said is we need to eat less than we consume, or tool number 2 is we want to increase our activity, meaning exercise, to burn fat. That's another way to burn fat. You can increase the amount of movement you are doing to create this exact same result. How? If I go and walk on the treadmill for 500 calories a day, burning, I have created the exact same deficit. So you see where I'm going here. It's literally a game of eat less or burn more than whatever you have from the beginning. You can start putting the two to do together, which is what I've done, to increase that total amount to 1, 2, or even 3 pounds per week. Now guys, the reason I've been saying this like 5, 6 times now, it's so important to track, guys, is because a lot of people 3, 4 weeks in, they don't take my approach and they just decrease their food, but they're not really sure, is when they hit a plateau, they're screwed. They have no clue where to go. I want you guys to be able to go back to your drawing board and say, okay, I've been consuming this amount, I've been burning this amount, I'm no longer losing weight. I either have to decrease my food or increase my activity level. This is why the non-lazy approach is much better mentally for yourself and just in general in life. Okay guys? Now I kept that as basic as possible for beginners, even intermediate, or anyone who doesn't really understand the whole concept of how to lose fat. I'm sure this is going to give you results. If you follow what I tell you, I guarantee you will lose fat and it will be sustainable. Okay guys? Take points from this video is ask yourself why you're going to do this. It's got to be a big reason. It's got to be something you truly want. It's got to be a reason to keep it part of your life. 2, make sure you do not mess up the tracking part. It is the most crucial part. 3, keep your progress in a journal and actually stick to it so you can visually seeing yourself, visually seeing the scale go down, and visually seeing your numbers go down. This is a game of progress. Okay guys? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit a like. Also comment below guys, let me know what you thought of the video. If you need any more tips, email me. If you want to work one-on-one with me, also hit me up with an email. Other than that guys, take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.